Excited to keep learning recording.
Did it start recording?
Yeah, it started recording.
Let's see. Yep, it says it's recording, so hopefully it is, because that will be really sad if it's not. All right, welcome guys. Thanks for showing up, coming to learn about emotions and oils. So I just want to start by saying that this is a super passionate topic for me. A few months ago, we had a team call with Amanda Porter, who wrote the book Emotions and Essential Oils. And that one's for kids. And then she also wrote a different one. Anyways, long story short, I am now taking the coaching program to become a certified essential emotions coach. And so it kind of like sparked my fire and really helped me dive into oils and emotions. So, okay, just letting some people in. Anyways, so that's kind of how I got started with the emotions side. I dove into oils originally for the health side of things. And the more you learn about the emotional support they have, it's amazing. So today we're going to talk about what emotions, like what are emotions, the different types of emotions, which we kind of have a general idea of that, how to recognize your emotions, and why we use essential oils for emotions. And then of course, how to use the oils and the oils I recommend. Most of the oils I will talk about are in the Aroma Essentials kit that is offered through dōTERRA. So what are emotions? Ram Dass said, a feeling of aversion or attachment towards something is your clue that there's work to be done. And this kind of goes into that essential emotions coaching that I'm doing. Your emotions can be healed through oils. And those emotions are what's being held in your mind, in your heart, can even be held in your gut. You can feel it. Like if you have that gut feeling, that's an emotion. That is something that's driving you to feel the way you're feeling. And so according to the official definition from the American Psychological Association, emotion is defined as a complex reaction pattern involving experiential, behavioral and psychological elements. Emotions are how individuals deal with matters or situations they find personally significant. So our emotions are completely different than the person next to you, from your child's emotions, from your grandparents' emotions, whatever it is. Everyone's are different pretty much every time. Does that make sense? So what are the types of emotions? I just listed a few that came to mind right off the top of my head: anger, sadness and grief, anxiety, overwhelm, freedom, happiness. So if you take a look at the diagram on the right of this slide, it shows an upward spiral and a downward spiral. And Dr. David Hawkins also has a version of this that's called the map of consciousness. So we have a subconscious and a conscious. And our mind, a lot of the times, is in that conscious state. But our subconscious throws out emotions that we don't even recognize sometimes. So we have emotions that are on different frequency levels. So if it's on a high frequency, it's on that upward spiral. It's way up here and it's going to hit about 1,000. The frequency is 1,000. Now, if we're going to more of a neutral state of your frequency, of your energy, your emotion is at boredom, and it's going to sit at a frequency level of 250. Now, if you're really struggling and you're going down on that lower frequency and that lower emotion, you're obviously going on a downward spiral and you have those negative feelings. And that frequency goes all the way down to 20. And so when you're evaluating your emotions, they can be all over the place. I honestly feel like you can have emotions on the higher frequency, on that upward spiral, and on the lower spiral at the same time, because our emotions are all over the place, right? So recognizing emotions. Emotions are something that you have to notice and you have to name them out loud. So when you're going and you are feeling frustrated with your child, list that emotion in your head. Just say, okay, I am feeling frustrated. Recognize that. You're giving that self-awareness that you know you're in a state of emotion that you need to pair with an oil, or, fix and help yourself calm down and feel better in that emotion or support that emotion. So once you recognize your emotions, you're going to take a step back, breathe, ask yourself what's triggering you, because every single emotion is triggered by something, whether it's good or bad. And I do have to say, emotions are not bad. They're actually really good for us. And it's okay to have negative emotions. That's completely normal. And then the next step on recognizing your emotions is to seek out the tools and support that you can have for that emotion. So essential oils, and that's kind of what we're leaning on today, is a huge tool that you can use to support your emotions. And even if you're in a good mood and you're super high on that frequency, you're feeling joy, you're living high on life, your emotions can still be supported by oils. You can keep yourself in that high frequency with them. So then I like to ask myself, what oil am I being drawn to? And that might seem like a very spiritual, intimate question, and it is. However, it is something that will allow us to come back and heal your emotions that's in your body, whether it's happy or sad. And it's just, again, giving that support. So why use essential oils for emotions? I mean, there's therapists, there's talking to your friend, all the different ways to address your emotions. However, essential oils are extremely powerful in the healing form. And so dōTERRA, the name dōTERRA is actually, in Latin, it means gift of the earth. And I think that's so cool because they literally, to me, essential oils are gifts. They are the coolest tools, and they're 100% pure, 100% plant medicine. They're simple, they're safe. They have no side effects that I know of. I mean, you might be averted to one, but if you lean on a medication to support you in anxiety or depression or postpartum, depression, things like that, a lot of the times you're going to either become addicted to it, or you are going to have the negative side effects that come with prescription medication. So since the 1990s, there have been biologists that have been able to put in a lot of research to support and find out more information on the bodies and their reactions to aroma. So when you inhale an aroma, an oil, it automatically goes into the receptors of your brain. And then those receptors are going to send off signals that will support whatever emotion you might be feeling. They also generate a very fast response. And I mentioned this on the next slide too, but it takes that 22 seconds for it to enter your bloodstream. It's an immediate reaction for when you inhale. So that's how fast they work, versus if you're going to take a medication that's prescribed to you, you're going to wait that 30 minutes or so for it to even kick in. And then you have to be on it for a really long time for it to have any effect, honestly. And essential oils aren't something that you're not going to be addicted to in a negative way. You'll be addicted to them in a positive way, I promise. But okay, so how we use these oils. There are 3 ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically, which is either inhaling them from the bottle. So you can just take your bottle, you can open it, take a few deep breaths of it. This is wild orange. It's one of my favorites. You can also diffuse it, which is one of the best ways. It puts it out in the air of your whole house. So those emotions that are being supported by this diffuser or this aromatic inhaling, it triggers those peptides in your mind, like I said, and they bind with those cell receptors and support your body in any shift of your mood. So like I mentioned too, the fastest way for you to have an effect from an essential oil is to inhale it. And those molecules help access the limbic area and the emotional part of your brain. So the second option to use your oils is to apply them topically. You can apply them to your neck, your spine, your feet, your wrists, your head, wherever, your stomach. And those take that 22 seconds to reach your bloodstream, about 20 minutes to find it throughout the entire body. So as I mentioned, you have different areas of your brain or of your body this is going to affect. It's going to affect your brain. It might affect your heart. It's going to affect your gut. So the different areas you apply, if you're going to apply for your brain or your mindset, you can apply to your back of your neck. You're going to apply it across your forehead or on the bottoms of your feet. And then if you are feeling it more in the heart, your emotions, and you're needing to kind of heal that, you can apply it to your wrists. You can apply it over your heart, and you can apply it behind your ears. And I think this is one of my favorites when you're addressing emotions of the heart, because it is, I feel like it just, imagine it seeping in and just helping calm, helping heal, helping support. And then the other one is, like I mentioned earlier, your gut. And you kind of get that gut reaction of why am I feeling this way? And you can feel it physically in your body. And so you can apply that over your stomach or again on the bottoms of your feet. And then the last option is to internally take it. And so you want to take, I'm going to state this now just because it's the most important thing. You want to use oils that are CPTG oils. They're 100% pure grade. And I only speak for doTERRA oils because that is what I use. And they have the best process of cleaning their oils. They don't add any fillers or additives. It is straight oils from the plant. And so as long as the back of, where did my oil just go? The back of the oil has a supplement fact box. You can see that there. As long as that's there, it is safe to take internally. If it does not have that and it just has an ingredients list, then it's not safe to take inside your body. So I would stick to the topical or the aromatical. So I just want to, keep on that essential oils and why we use them really quick. I kind of want to go back to that. So essential oils are made up of compounds, and each oil has a purpose. I'm going to just go back to this slide because that's the one we're on right now. And that purpose is going to help you in any area, in any emotion. So our emotions teach us, and essential oils help guide us. And I love that. So I'm learning a ton from this coaching program, and I learned it from Amanda Porter, Natalie Goddard, Robin. Sorry, someone needs to be let in here. And Robin Jones and her sister as well. And they all came together and made this other program that I'm going through right now. And I have learned an immense amount. And that phrase comes from them. Our emotions teach us, and the essential oils can help guide us. And then, so oils enhance that healing in our body, and they assist us in that physical, the heart connection with ourselves. And inhaling those oils are going to shift your emotional vibration, going back to that frequency. It's going to be an immediate reaction. If you've ever taken a newborn and they're screaming and they are just not happy, if you take a citrus oil and you put it under their nose, they instantly calm down. It's a crazy reaction. I wish I had a video of it because it is so cool. So then there's two different oils that I'd kind of lean towards. I mean, you can grab whatever oils you want, and most of them have a supporting compound for emotions. However, calming oils are going to be more of your floral oils because of their chemical compound makeup and their connection. And then oils that are going to be more uplifting are going to be your citrus oils, because they're plants that they're being derived from are more energizing, and they have more of an uplifting aroma coming off of them. So calming oils are floral and uplifting oils are citrus. So then going into our supporting oils, and like I said, a lot of these oils, minus the last two, are in the Aroma Essentials collection. So our first oil is peppermint, and peppermint is it's an oil that supports energy and boosts your energy, but it also brings joy to your heart. And you guys can screenshot any of these because they're just the basic, not definition, but like explanation of each oil and how they're going to support your emotions. So peppermint's also invigorating. And I know a lot of people use it. I use it for a pre-workout shift instead of using powdered pre-workout, which I'll be honest, I do on leg days because I need it. But on the other days, I use peppermint, and that just gives me the energy I need to get through my workouts. The next one is balance. Balance is very grounding, and it's going to help calm and stabilize your mood. You can become rooted with it. And I like to inhale it, putting my feet on the ground and just imagining that there's light coming up through me to calm me, and that my feet are being rooted when I'm using this oil. The next one is citrus bloom. Citrus bloom is going to bring you clarity and help you with new beginnings. If you're transitioning from an old experience or a past situation and you're wanting to shift into a new one, this is going to be a great oil to help you do that by inhaling it, by applying it on your wrists, whatever it might be. And then, of course, the one I really love is wild orange. This one just boosts your mood so well. I have this one in the car with me. This one's also in the adaptive blend, which I'll talk about in a minute. It's one of the oils in that one. And it helps my whole family have such a good attitude. And so this one is going to bring you joy and abundance into your life. So the next ones are going to be breathe. Breathe a lot of times is used during sickness along with the On Guard, and it's going to help open your airways and clear your lungs and just, of course, help you breathe. That's the name of it. But it also, in the energetic setting, in the emotional setting, it helps strengthen your spirit and your personal connection in life. And then if you're going through any kind of grief or pain, this also is a very good supporting oil. Now, On Guard, again, supported with sickness and immunity, and it's called the Protection Blend. But one really cool thing about this, and I don't know that a lot of people know this, is that it is a protection blend for physical body, but it is also a protection blend for your inner body, your spirit, your mind. And it's going to help strengthen your inner self, and it's going to shield you from harmful threats. And by harmful threats, I mean negative energy. So if you want to block out all that negative energy, On Guard, it is an amazing one to diffuse. If you want to clear your office space or just any negative energy in your life. The next one is Serenity. Serenity is a great sleeping aid. I use it every night for my babies. It helps calm your body and increase feelings of tranquility. It also encourages that relaxation. And if you're going through a stressful moment and you just need to just be calm, this is a good one to reach for. The next one is Northern Escape. Northern Escape is the oil for enduring. I like to think of it as the oil for like kind of pushing through and moving past. And it offers strength and wisdom through through transitions in life. So kind of like citrus bloom is, it's going to help you through your transitions. If you're, moving on from a family member passing, if you have any of that grief and you just want to move past it, Northern Escape is really good to help support you in that time. So your next option, couple options is cheer. Simple as its name. It increases your cheerfulness. It makes you happy. I kind of think it smells like licorice, which, to be completely honest, is not my favorite smell, but I do have it and I do use it. And if you have a heavy heart and you're lacking that optimism and you're just struggling to find happiness, it's good. Cheer is a good one to cheer you up. It's super simple. The next one is adaptive. I don't think I can speak on adaptive highly enough, because adaptive, oh man, it solves all the problems, all the problems. If anybody asks me about stress, anxiety, depression, kids tantrums, anything like that, I'm immediately suggesting adaptive. It's going to help you release tension and worry and that stress. And it's going to also give you that reassurance that it's going to be okay, that you're going to make it through. Oftentimes I pair adaptive with copaiba. So copaiba is the oil for the nervous system. It helps calm your nerves. A simple example, my 7-year-old, he's crazy. I absolutely love him, but his emotion levels, they range up and down all day long. He can be super happy and then flip a switch immediately. And he knows that he needs his oils right away. And so I will take my copaiba touch roller and I will roll it on his spine. And you can roll it on the feet too, because your feet are the biggest pores in your body. It's going to absorb super quickly and well. However, I like to do the spine for him because I think of the spine as a train, and the train has different tracks. And so it's going to push all of that copaiba essential oil and all the properties from it throughout your body. And it's just going to take off. And so it's going to help you. Copaiba is helping with your self-awareness, with your mind, your body, and your spirit. This oil oftentimes is recommended to just be paired with any other oil because it helps push off and boost and support another oil, along with frankincense too. But copaiba is a really good one to pair with any other oil. And then the last one I suggest, there's so many, you guys. I could go on and on about this all day. But the last one is align. And this one helps center you. And it's going to allow for love and trust and compassion and openness in your life. I do have to say that all of these oils work the best when you pair them with a carrier oil, such as fraction coconut oil, jojoba oil, rosehip oil, whatever kind of oil you want. It's going to help drive it deeper into the body, which is what you want. You want it to reach your soul. That's what I'm going to say. You want it to go deep and be driven in. So then, just kind of as I wrap up here, you can use, oh gosh, there's a ton of options of oils to help support your body. And if you have any questions on what oils I would recommend for you for a specific emotion, please reach out. I would be happy to help you. Like I said, I also am hoping to be certified here soon in that emotions coaching program. And that really is just to help you process and recognize your emotions and move past them and live free. And so again, everything that I mentioned except the copaiba and the line are in the Aroma Essentials kit. Just to clarify all of them, they're, citrus bloom is a refreshing scent, but it also is going to open that heart and help you with transitions, that balance. It's going to be grounding and de-stress you. On Guard is immune support, but it's also going to push off that negative energy. Serenity, think of sleep and calm, and just relaxing your body. Breathe, of course, opens your airways, and it also just relieves. I honestly think it just kind of lets you give that deep breath out. I didn't mention lemon. I apologize on that. I should have. And so let me grab that. I'm going to look that up for you really fast, because lemon is another really easy one. Okay, lemon is for focus. So if you need help focusing emotionally, because your mind's everywhere, lemon is a great one for that as well. And then of course, my adaptive, my favorite one for anxiety and stress. No, Northern Escape for that inspiration. And then cheer for optimism, and oh my goodness, peppermint for energy, and wild orange for uplifting. So that is all I have for you guys today. I hope that kind of just gave you a basic view of emotions and how you can support them using essential oils. It's such a big topic. I can get into the nitty-gritty, but I just wanted to give you a basic general way to view your oils and use them, because you can use them every single day to help support you, your emotions, your kids' emotions, your husband's emotions. I mentioned on stories yesterday about emotions, and he's like, what about mine? I said, well, yeah, your emotions too, if you need to use them. So does anyone have any questions for me or comments?
Brooke, I had no idea that
Hey,
the citrus could
well, I think I will
help with
wrap
little
it
babies.
up then. And if anyone is needing to, let me go right here really quick. If anyone's needing to have suggestions for the link to the aroma essentials, or needs to chat or ask about their emotions, please reach out.